Hey guys, this is gonna be a different kind of video. This is gonna be like an educational, practice tool type video here. Um, this is gonna be about Quinn and her W. Sometimes, like when you're in the top lane, um, you need to quickly get out of the top lane for a second when you have a downtime. Say you push in a wave, you crash it, but you don't have enough gold to, buy an item. You're like 100 gold off, and there's like no camps up, or even if there is camps up, you still have something to do. And if you have like extra mana, maybe some fruits here that you can actually press R, you can fly into certain areas and actually get vision of all the jungle camps in a certain area from specific positions, right? And it's very helpful for your jungler, your team, all to track where the enemy jungler is. If you come in here, right, and you press W, and you see every single camp up, you know the enemy jungler is probably over here or over here, right? There's only two locations they're probably at. Coming to these buffs or on the other side, right? So that's going to be very helpful for your team because it narrows down the options down to straight up two. And it also allows your jungler to counter jungle, understand the pathing for the rest of the game for the enemies. And if you have things like u.gg or PowerFest or whatever that tracks camps, it's going to help you a lot because you're going to have those camps tracked the whole time. It'll let you know when all these camps are coming up. If you see them all gone, you know, hey, jungler just finished clearing these, or these are gone, so then the enemy jungler's probably on this side of the map, right? It'll help your team a lot. It's the same thing for Ashe, where if you check jungle camps, like if you send an arrow and it hits like every single minion, you get so much information on the enemy jungler that they can't even play unless they're super creative. So the different locations that you could do it, from the safest location, because when you walk into this jungle, you don't want to walk in too deep because you can get caught from like an assassin, like a Kha'Zix, whatever, waiting for you. Sometimes I come in here with a red trinket to make sure I'm okay, and I come in around over here, and from this corner, in this bush, you can see everything, right? When you come over here, say like you come up and you press the W here. So a lot of times I make this mistake. I just press W here. What do I see? I'm getting vision of this bush a little bit. I get Rift Herald, and I get all these, right? It's not a lot. I don't get that much vision. If I walk up a little bit of here, like I get that same type of thing, but now I have the red, right? But I'm still not getting the raptors. Over here, I get the raptors, but I'm a little too deep, right? Maybe I can come here and place a ward here, right? That would be okay. But this one's the best one. In this bush, you will have the safest time and the easiest time. Sometimes you'll have a plant here, you have this plant to work with. You'll have many things to work with. But I think the easiest way is to walk through here. But honestly, I would only do this type of roam if I'm sure I have enough vision to survive. If like a jungler's waiting in this bush, I could die. So I usually come out with a red trinket to clear some vision on the way, right? Or I bring a blue trinket sometimes to put it over here, maybe here, and just like figure out one of the camps so I can get like an easier W and just go these two camps, right? But it's very helpful. Now for the blue side, or I'll show it on this side of the map because it's a little finicky. Because like you saw over here, we did it right there. But like when we come over here and we do it, for some reason it doesn't show the Krugs. Like it's a weird thing. Like over here we can go on the very edge and we do it, but over here it doesn't work. We have to actually get a little bit closer for it to actually work. It's very weird, but the game's not like perfectly mirrored. I feel like. Well, and like we can see over here, like say we're this side and we're coming directly into our red side. Doesn't depend much. And like if okay, let's see another spot over here. Okay, that doesn't show. So you have to like for this side you have to like get in this area to hit everything. Right? But it's not the safest. But it's in your own jungle, so it's okay. Now for the blue side, it's pretty like normal. It's the same. Like if you come over here, you only get these two, right? It's not the greatest. Let's say you walk into here, same thing, but you miss a little bit of the wolves. Say you just walk over here and you press W, you don't see anything, right? Come into this bush, you don't see anything. And the way I remember this one's easier to remember. Look at this little detail here. That little thing. As soon as you hit this area, this specific area, you can now see everything, right? Over here, you miss some. I just want to see the big camps. Like, that's important to me. The big camps is the most. I don't care about this little wolf over here. As soon as I hit this little icon, I can see, right? Now, say I don't come from this little location. Say I come in through this area, right? And I want to see. You can't do it from here. You can't do it from here. You have to be a little bit closer to this wall, and as soon as you see these trees, you see this separation of this tree, press W, right? As soon as you're on that separation, you see it. You can press it. Right? So you can't see it over here on this tree, but as soon as you hit that separation, you get to see everything. And then for this side, we can see. I'm pretty sure it's the same for this one. I've done the test before, but let's make sure so everyone can see. Same thing for this. It's the exact same. I know. This one doesn't have that separation, does it? Or does it have it from a different angle? Oh, so okay, it would be this separation here. Well, you can do it a little bit closer, actually. Wait, no, you can't. So as soon as you hit the separation, you touch it, you see it. Now for this side, it has a different color as well. So you just come into that area where it would be, right there, on this edge, and you can see everything. Pretty good. Because you don't want to go too deep into the jungle. But this helps a lot. You just press W. It's good for support Quinn, good for jungle Quinn. Every Quinn you have, like, this is an important skill to have and to understand. Because you don't want to waste your W. Your W is like a 50-second cooldown early, 30-second late, right? You don't want to waste this. So you got to get the most out of your Ws. You know, you can come into lane and W and see all these things, but like, if you know you're okay in these bushes, you should use your W proactively to help your team. And this will help you gain a lot of elo and do very well. Hope you guys like this short video. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, whatever, on something you want to see next. In my next video, I will actually be posting Quinn's vault. There's certain things that you can see that can help you a lot with vault locations. Alright, see y'all guys.